You're always excited for your first home game of the year. Extra special tonight with naming of the captain and kicking off the 50th anniversary, so it'll be a special night for our fans and our players.
It's not hard to get up for this one. It's exciting. Obviously, when the captain's announced, that'll fire the boys up. We just got to make sure that we come out and dictate the game right away.
There's a lot of history here, a lot of great hockey players have been through the organization, and hopefully we can continue that over these next 50 years.
The moment I met him last year, I thought he was older than me, and I'm old. So that was a little bit shocking. He's just got that maturity that you don't see from a lot of young guys. That's hard to have, and I think it's just something that is special.
My parents kept me humble and kept me focused on my goals, and I think kudos to them how they brought me up and raised me the right way, and I think that's how I turned out how I am today.
I'm looking forward to how Quinn Hughes is going to play in his rookie year, mesh with Petey and Bess.
Really looking forward to see who the captain is, hoping it's Lowe.
Is it not obvious what we're most excited about? The anointing of our captain, the graceful, "Bo Captain, my captain."
This is the right time. The future's bright, and you want to have a guy that is leading your group, and we also know that he'll be a better captain in a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and that'll be important at that time. We've talked about not just making the playoffs, we want a team that's going to win a Stanley Cup, and I think having a leader that's been there for a while will help you at that time.
Come on now, here now. Come now. Come on, Bo. Now, Bison. Now, Bison.
Showing up late for a game again, right?
Always. At least I can get this on by myself. You should have seen me earlier trying to get it on.
There's 5 of us that are involved in the opening ceremonies with the player introductions, one from each era, the 5 eras of the 50 years.
When you're a Canuck, you always will be a Canuck, no matter how many games you play. 50 years, a lot of great players have come and gone, and we're representing the players here. And it's a real honor, I know, for all of us to be part of this.
I think they're going to be pretty hyped for everyone. I think they're seeing a beautiful collection of jerseys from all the different eras. Young and old have seen a lot of us. Might be a little outdated with the young fans and all that, but I think they all remember from their parents and all that. But I think it's going to be a great night.
Look at that. A few moth holes.
It's going to be interesting because I haven't worn goalie equipment since the day I retired, which is 17 years ago, believe it or not. So I had to go out for a couple practice runs on the goalie skates for one, because I don't have any equipment. A lot of this is borrowed.
Everyone that I talk to, especially my family, friends, with Travis and the coaching staff, just don't trip and fall. That's all they're saying. So the pressure's on them there.
You guys I want to introduce. They've been a huge part of our organization for 50 years. There's a lot of history with this team from the 70s. Dennis Kern. All right. Okay, from the 2000s, Todd Bertuzzi. Yep. And passing it off tonight, you guys all know him and love him, Hank Sedin. Boys, thanks for being part of it. Let's get our first win tonight.
Canuck from 71 to 81 and still tied for third all-time in defenseman scoring, Dennis Kearns. Representing the 80s, the first Canuck to have his number hung on the rafters, the captain, Stan Smeel. Representing the 90s, he gave us the save, Captain Kirk McLean. Representing the 2000s, the West Coast Express rolls again with the premier power forward of his time, Todd Bertuzzi. Jersey! Representing the 2000s, a man who epitomizes class and dignity, from Orskovic, Sweden, Daniel Sedin.
Henrik Sedin, our all-time leading scorer, our 13th captain, and the last Vancouver Canuck to proudly wear the C. Oh, captains, my captains, please come to center ice.
Would Bo Horvat please join our legendary captains at center ice?
It's pretty surreal. It's actually pretty emotional. It was really humbling and a dream come true. Never in a million years I thought I'd be in this position, and it was a really special moment when I won't forget. To have Hank and Danny there and to have Hank give it to me, that was another special thing, because he was such a huge part of my first 4 years, and learning what it's like to be a captain and how to be a pro, and it was the icing on the cake.
From the hands of our first and last captain to yours, Bo, ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise and welcome the 14th captain of your Vancouver Canucks, Bo Horvat!
Here's Pearson to the line. Hughes scores! First career NHL goal!
It's nice to get that first goal off your chest there. So really special to do it on this night too, with everything that went on here. So definitely a night I'll never forget.
Now a shot by Sutter, scores! Brandon Sutter turning with the puck. Across, Pettersson scores!
It's not very often you win 8-2, and it's a special night in many ways. Obviously the win, and Bo's night as far as the captaincy. Home opener, it was a good night all the way around.
Miller dishes back, Edler with a shot, he scores! Fourth point for Miller. Horvat gets by his man, he's got Levo in front, there's the pass, score!
You could feel the energy before the game. Everybody was ready to go. The fans were right in it right away. Yeah, it was a really special night, one I won't forget.